Mm. Thank you. Market's been going down.
It has.
Yeah, I mean, not
Futures.
like a lot, but it's been going down. It is going down. Alrighty, let's get the yo, welcome. Deep breaths. Gimme. What up, what up, what up? Gimme. These sellers are trying. Whoops. This is kind of a, not kind of, this is a big low right here, this FOMC low. 74.72 exactly. Bro. Let's get that music popping, right? Some warm sun. What do we sound like? We don't have it playing. Now we got it playing. It sounds like we don't have it playing. We have it playing. There we go. A little better. Should have been in the short skis. Trying to have some buyer absorption down here. What it's showing. That didn't work out. It did not work out for the buyers. See what we do here. Be able to reclaim, or are more sellers gonna be stepping in right here? Stepping in right here. Again, this is a big low. It's from that FOMC low. It's 74.72. This is the exact level. Kind of watching to see what we do at this area. Money flow is pretty weak right now. Yo, yo, yo. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Let's catch this thing as it goes lower. I wanna see you go. I wanna see you go lower. Mac these lows. Mac them. Mac right through these lows. Come on now. Come on now. I'm short from 82.25 on ES. Looking for just a little guy, just a little scalpy scalp. Yeah, buddy, smack him. Might get tagged out, break even here though. Or not break even, in profit. I got my stop just above this 5-minute high. I want this to flip and go, but it's gonna get me right now. Right now, right there. It got me right there. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just trying to get my feet wet. NQ is definitely weaker. It's because of the chips and everything. I should have been in NQ for the short. Son of a biscuit. Now, if we can close above here, we can get a close up in here. All these shorts are going to be on the wrong side and they're going to have to cover back. So I'm kind of watching, what do we do here? Do we put in another big top wick, or are we able to close above this area? Yeah, like the equal weighted S&P is green right now. It's trying for sure. Now let's see if if we're able to sustain any trade up here, if it gets smacked down again, like it's been getting smacked down. See if we can get a close up here and then put in a buying wick off of opening print. Yeah, the rest of the market, other than just the semis and tech, is very strong right now. So like if we can get those semis and tech to kind of balance out, the SPY is going to have a nice bounce whenever that happens. Because the overall market, other than just like tech in your couple of weak areas, it's doing really well. Yo, what's good? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? See what we do here. See if we're able to hold trade line on pullback. When I mark previous day high and low, do I use real time or extra time hours? I'd use real time. Like yeah, I don't think I can because I'm in a group and like, hold on. There's an indicator, but it's not public yet. I don't think. I didn't make it, and it's just all the levels that I look at. Like, so your orb high and low, initial balance high and low, previous day high, low, close, your London, pre-market high and low, all that stuff. It plots it out for you automatically, so like I don't have to go in and do it. But the trading view script isn't public. Maybe I could just copy and paste this thing to you. I don't know, is this something that you'd want? Okay, are you in are you in Jay's Discord? Or are you add me as a friend and I'll try and like copy and paste the script to you like in a message. I don't know if it's gonna work though, but um I don't even know if that would work. Huh. Just Control A, Control C, like right now, press it? What does that do? Control A, Control C. And then what? Yeah, I was gonna do it like this. Fuck. Come on, you little fucker. Yeah, I doubt this is all gonna go through on. We'll see though if it goes through in Discord. Message me in Discord. Are you DK Alec over there? Okay. Let's see if this shit works. See if this comes through. Alright, that should do it for you. We'll see. Really nice long. Really nice longs here. But we are up into that resistance level for sure. Or she just has to put it in Pine script and run it. It will work. Alright, yeah. There's a couple like little changes that I do. Well, if you, I guess you guys don't really look at stocks, so there's no changes that you need to make, I don't think. I mean, you can go in and obviously turn off some of those levels and shit if you don't want all the markings on the chart, obviously. It's just nice that you don't have to like go through every day and delete all those levels and plot them. Does it automatically. Now I'd be looking for a back tested trade line and see if we hold it. Oh, what a push, brother. What a pushy push. Boom, 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 boom. I'd expect some kind of pullback here, back into trade line maybe. VWAP. See if we get one. Bro, what's good? See if we hold this London high or VWAP on a pullback. Maybe we get the VWAP. What's that good news you talking about? You passed the first phase of that 2.5K account? Hell yes. When did you do that? How much did you need to get it to again? I remember you were at, well, what were you, even? You were break even and then you were up like 300. I believe. Yeah, that's dope. Wait, is that your alt account, Alec? Tripping me out, man. Tripping me out with the alt accounts, brother. No, because it was in line. Oh, I got you. I got you. I'm watching VWAP trade line. Holy hell. That was a nice little bounce. Little bouncer Rooski. I would like to see a pullback to the IB or orb high or trade line. Try and go long. But is it just going to be one of those where it doesn't give it to us? It just like keeps grinding, never comes back to the actual trade line. Come on, bro. At least give it back to the trade line or down to here. Come on, at least come back down to the London high, bro. Come on, push it back. Come on, pull it back. A little more. A little more. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Maybe this last minute of this 5-minute candle will get that movement. I love the long against orb high. Man. What happened? Second vid 150 and a yeah. But you have to hit a certain target every day. No, I just need to make the tire. No, I think no buffer. I just let me show you. Yeah, they all have different rules and shit. This thing's just gonna keep grinding higher unless we're able to flip one of these candles and pull it back. Come on, bro. Flip it and pull it back. Lower, a little lower, please. That buying absorption. Looks like that orb high trade line lineup ain't gonna work. And maybe it'll hit previous day lows and bounce, possibly. I like the longs up to the previous day low. Just kind of wanted to see a little pullback first. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Alright, let's see what we do here.
What do we do here? What do we do here?
Do we hold this shit or not? Trying a little short back into the orb. See what we do. See if we just pull back and bounce into trade line, or if we can get a VWAP orb high pull back test. Figure I'd pick up a $20 bill on the ground, right? Or maybe I get lucky and it's a $50 bill instead. Alright, now I'm watching trade line. What do we do here? Do we flush it? Maybe, huh? There's that trade line bounce. Let's see if sellers continue to put pressure on it, or if this does try and bounce. Okay. Yeah. Next stop is VWAP. Let's see what we do here. I want to see us flush this trade line right now. I'm trailing it tight to the high of it, so if it breaks its own high, I'm out. Like this right here. It just got me out. And it could pull back more, but we'll see. It's a complete counter trend right now off of that strong bounce. I just be impatient with it. I would like a bigger pullback for a long. Like orb high or the 21 would be nice. Let's see what we do here. See if we put in that clear lower high. Because that could be your short entry. For like the deeper pullback, unless it's just gonna hold trade line and go right here. Let's see if that was our lower high. Come on, pull it back. I want to see it go now. Pull back and go. Red absorption is meaning buyers. It's opposite, I guess, technically how you look at it. Like these greens mean that there's a lot of buyers that tried to push us higher, but sellers absorbed. So like buyers tried to push it, sellers were up here absorbing it. Which like this. So like if you look at this green one right here, so imagine, boom, price is pushing up and there's a bunch of sellers trying to absorb, sellers trying to absorb, buyers push through. I don't know if you remember me saying it, but I was like, I would like to see a back test of opening print and I would get in that long, because now if there's sellers up here trying to push it down, price goes through it. Now the only way these sellers are going to get out of their position is to cover it. And how do you cover that? You have to buy it back. So then that leads to this little short squeeze. Same here. So clearly their sellers are up here. Most likely their stop loss is going to be up here, all the way up in here. So if we're able to break and base above our IB high, they're going to have to cover back by buying eventually. So that could increase the movement higher. It could kind of add into it, and vice versa. So like this red, that means that there was buyers here trying to absorb this selling. So now if it is able to get lower, but there's not as many buyers, obviously there's bigger green bubbles and more of them, so there's more sellers that would be trapped than buyers right now, but it's the same principle. Could be your lower high with a little pullback. Yeah, that was your lower high. I'm in a quick short here. I'd like to see us get into VWAP. I want to see a pretty strong close lower here, though. Preferably a little stronger than what it's doing right now. 75.23. Okay. Right here. This from right here. Yeah. Yeah, that just comes with time. Seeing the market enough, knowing like on this kind of a push, most of the time you're going to come into trade line, test it, and then look for the lower high to enter, but that's just time. Like, I enter early still sometimes, but that's kind of what you want to look for. I mean, right idea, definitely the right idea. Maybe just you were just a little early, but definitely the right idea for a quick scalp short. I wouldn't look for this to now just break low a day and keep going short, but for a quick 10-point scalp for sure. Yeah. That's yeah. FOMO, fear of missing out. There's a little bit more. Yeah, I would, if you're in, I would take some profits, depending on how many you're in. But yeah, I would take some off at VWAP right up in here for sure. Yeah, I would take one off if you haven't already taken one. Well, you're in from 23, right? So yeah, maybe wait a little longer, but this could bounce too. So that's why the entry is so important. Remember how we were talking about the entries? There you go. That's a prime example because now you're red in the trade. Where if you're in a good entry up here, you know you already took one profit off into trade line, and then your stops at break even. There's no way you can lose the trade. But with a not as good of an entry, everything just gets fucked over. Because if this bounces right here, like that's a valid spot that it could bounce. Like trade line it's strong, clearly strong. Q's bounced off of VWAP. Now this could be another lower high for a bigger pullback. Like I would want a bigger pullback for the long, but I would not be surprised if it bounced from here either. So that, yeah. And that's why I think it's so hard to like copy someone's trading, especially in futures. Now, is it going to work out? Yes, sometimes it's going to work out because the trade's going to not move right away, or you know, there's going to be a big enough move where you can still profit from it. But copying someone like exactly in futures is so hard because it moves so quick. So like what I probably would have done on that 723 entry when we got this push, I probably would have taken one off right here. I definitely would have, to minimize my risk 100%. But so like it's just all how you manage it, you know. But here you go, that could be your lower high, and there's a little bit of seller absorption here, buyer absorption. So let's see if you get that push lower here. I think you're going to be good. I like it. Price doesn't ever touch it. My VWAP setting is just session. Like, I don't change anything on it. I don't check the upper bands or anything. This is on session for the anchor period. Source is just the normal. I don't do the bands. Yeah, it's pretty much, I just keep it normal, whatever the average setting is. You had my on a, okay, yeah, that's probably what it was. Perfect bounce off of VWAP. Yeah, it's looking a little heavy here though. Maybe the 21 would be a good look. Well, I mean, that lines up with your orb high on the Qs. Just gonna fall out of bed right here. Just do, 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 do. No, Buyers are trying. Buyers are like, we're trying, we're trying, we're trying, we're trying, we're trying to keep this up. We're trying to keep this up. We're trying to keep this bitch up. They're trying so hard. These fools are trying. Yeah, for sure. Buyers are definitely strong right now. I'm kind of thinking it's just gonna maybe hang around here, let the 21 kind of catch up, dip into it, and then maybe we go higher. I don't know. I mean, I would like it lower, obviously. There, maybe that's your lower high. I like that wick right there. Here we go. Come on, flip it and go. Flip it and go. We want this to flip. We want this to flip right now. Flip, flip, and go. See, come on. Flip and go. Go. Just can't do it. Go. Oh my shit. Burn. This shit won't go. Brother, feel free to flip it and go. Maybe we do it now. Go. Go. Just come on. I would take one off right here if I were you. Word, yeah. Alright, I'm out. That's quick little scalperoski. My entry was too bad, my stop loss. Yeah, it's alright. The biggest thing is obviously like when you're learning and newer on, you're not gonna get the best entries all the time. So my suggestion would be, even if you don't get that good entry, wherever your stop loss is, you need to stick to your stop loss. Even if it's a bad entry and you know the trade runs right into it just over time, you're gonna be happy that you built that habit, because that's like one of my bad habits that I'm having to break right now. Is like early on I wouldn't stick to my stop loss. I would average into positions, and it's just not a good thing. It's just, you're wrong, cut the trade, get out. There's always another one. And it'll also kind of give you a good indication of like what is your win rate. You know, if you're just trading the same way all the time, you'll be, after like not a week, but I'm saying, you know, several months of trading, you'll be able to kind of get an idea of like how often are you right. You know, by that you'll know like, okay, do I need to, because some people, they trade and they're right 70% of the time, and they trade like a 1-to-1. You know, they try and just short little trades, risk 1, risk 100, make 100, make 150, but they're right 70% of the time, so that's profitable. And then you have other people that are right 35-40% of the time, but they risk 100, and when they are right, they make 300 or 400. You know, so, but they're not right as much. So it's kind of like, what is psychologically what vibes with you, I guess. Like me personally, I don't like to lose like that. Like I can't just be losing 7 out of 10 times. It just fucks with my psychology. So I tend to go for a little higher win percentage, maybe in the 60s. 60 to 65 to 70 is good. 60 to 70% for me. But I also have to keep in mind, like, I can't let those losers be big. I mean, no one can, but yeah, I don't, from what I've seen, like, when you say stuff, it's in the right area. Like, I think you're looking at the right things. It's just executing is the hardest part. Like, executing well. That's hard. Like, that's gonna come with time. But you're looking at the right areas. Or not, maybe not the right areas, the areas that I look at. Like, I'll be able to help you better than I can help someone else that like trades ICT, just because I don't really know what they're looking at. But you, like, if you call out the things that I'm looking at, you know, and you're referencing those things, like I can point you in the right direction a little easier than I could someone else. Yeah, NQ is looking pretty good. See what we do here at trade line. I'm just being careful here because I don't want us to reject orb high. We can reclaim orb high and VWAP. Trade line will come down here, preferably reclaim that, then wick off of it for a long, maybe around 75, 18 to 20 up to highs. But I like it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. To the upside we go. Let's see if we can reclaim trade line here. It's a pretty nasty rejection though. Yeah, so it's better now because you can enter barely above or rather than a good amount above. Yeah. There's kind of two ways you could look to play this. Like you get in down here already taking profits off on that first bounce, or you wait for it to reclaim orb. Do a little bit of that right there, like that. Do that right there. baby. You'd want to see us probably flipping go right here. If you're long, looking for the long. Yeah, it does. That's how it moves. Move, expansion, accumulation, expansion, accumulation. Yeah, it's trying for sure. But you're gonna want to see it reclaim trade line like right now. This candle, because the more it grinds and can't reclaim it, it's just gonna get smacked down. It's gonna get smacked.
Come on, buddy. You can do it, little guy. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. You can do it. Yeah, Jimmy. Come on, buddy. A little more. A little more, buddy. Don't stop. Don't stop, Jimmy. Don't stop, Jimmy. Don't stop. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Close out some profits, Jimmy. Bro, you're not gonna stop there, are you? Don't be a little bitch, Jimmy.
Jimmy. Don't edge me, Jimmy. I'll fucking kill you, Jimmy. 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 Thank you. You fuck. Sounds good. I'll catch you later. Yeah, I know. That's what I used to do.
Whoa.
It's going the opposite way. Fucking stupid ass magnet. Yeah. Go the other way. Go the other way. That's what I was saying though, by not reclaiming that trade line. The longer it hangs out here, the more it's gonna get schmackied. This is just not like there's nothing much you can do right now. Come on, Jimmy. You can do it, buddy. When I get out of the trade, you decide to fucking go. You missed this move. I guess there's a short. Well, it's short on NQ right out of the gate. Then this was the bounce was the good move. This not a bad short, just kind of slow. This was the trade though. Just I never got a back test. That I was looking for like some kind of back test and just didn't get it. I guess the VWAP back test was the closest thing. But like if this candle closed right, this candle right here, if this candle was flipped upside down, so this bottom wick was down here, 100% I would have been in it. 100%. But when it just closes and goes, that's tough for me. Yeah, that was a really nice trade. $40-point trade on ES is a big trade. Then 500 to 300-point trade. Big trades, nice trades. Yeah, you gotta go small size and be hella quick with it. Lots of money to be made though. Like yesterday, I shorted this on NQ right here, this exact thing. Like on this retest, I was short right here. I was short at 490. I was short right here, down to like 290. I mean, you're up like $400 in the first like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the day. I mean, that's your day. But they are scary. They move fast. They move real fast. Yeah, fuck you, Jimmy. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Make a lot of people, well, not weekly, but yeah, make some people, I guess close to after taxes, some people's weekly wage in the first 10 minutes of open. Not like I have other income, other sources of income. I have a business. I do credit card processing, so I go to like businesses in the area, and in order for them to accept credit cards, they have to use like a back-end bank, and then I'm the middleman to that, I guess. So I get paid residuals. Like I get paid on, clients that I signed up 8 months ago. Like if I don't go out and sign up one more client, I will still get paid. As long as I keep them, obviously, I will still get paid for prior ones. But yeah, I would like trading to take off a little bit because there's some other avenues I want to get into for sure. Thinking about opening up a cleaning business, but obviously I'm not doing any of the cleaning. Fuck that. I would just outsource it out pretty much. I'd like to get into some real estate at some point too. Start selling a trading course. I'm just kidding. Yeah, is that what those are? The Google review cards? Yeah, I have seen them. Like yeah. Is it just where you take the picture of the QR code and it takes you straight to them? Is that what I think that's what you're talking about. I didn't know that was like Google selling that shit to them though. I thought like they just made, like the business made it themselves. One of your friends in different areas making good money. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. One of your friends in a different area is making good money from them, so you ordered some to try. How do you do it? Like, what do you do? I just don't understand. I feel like the business itself could just make a QR code. Oh, I guess it's because it's the NFC part that's the dope part. The tapping part of it. I guess, yeah. It's Alibaba that does it, that sells them. Just go to smaller stores and pitch them an idea and just sell them. Yeah, like, so you're going to the exact places that I would go to. How much do you sell them for? Like, but they're $1 each and they sell for 30 to 40. So what, do you buy them individually from Alibaba? And then can you like program the business? And like, how does that work? Do you have to have the business? Yeah, how does that work? How does it work? What, you program them? Do you like buy? Can you buy like 50 of them up front, bulk, and then so you have 50 blanks, and then you go to the business and say they want it, then you go home and somehow like program that business's info into it? Is that how it works? Google Maps review thing. Okay. Is your friend like, is this like an actual thing, or? Yeah, gotcha. Is this like an actual thing, or? Right, but like, is there like are you like 1099 through someone? Is there someone on the back end, or is this like a thing that like, you know, your buddy just thought of and is doing it? That kind of thing. Not, maybe he didn't think of it, but like, you know, people thought of and they're just kind of doing it like that? Or is it like is this like an actual thing? I'm trying to remember where I saw that shit at. Saw it on Instagram. Okay. Are you, so like, you just go to the business, you set the price for the business, like what you want to sell it for? Do they have to, do they have to pay monthly, or is it just a one-time thing? It's a one-time thing. That's gonna be tough, I feel like. For sure. You'd have to charge them monthly, but how much is the thing? I mean, I guess you'd have to go based on how big the business is and how important they think their reviews are. Because if it's a business that freaking like loves their reviews, you know, and then that's just going to be ease of use. Obviously, you're going to charge them more and charge them more monthly, but like, I'm just thinking about that kind of stuff. Like, how is there like, yeah, it's not a job for sure, for sure. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Like, is there like a back end company or is this just like a little side gig thing? No, that's smart. That's super smart. I mean, like, you could make it into something possibly more than I would from a minimum wage job for sure. And you should look into like credit if you like that kind of stuff, that would credit the like the merchant services would pair in perfectly with that. Like you'd kill two birds with one stone kind of thing. Obviously the merchant services is harder on the back end, but like if you can get them to even be interested in it, like into switching, you just pair that in. Because I would imagine you're going to like mom and pop shops, like exactly the places I go to. Like I go to a shit ton. I have a lot of auto repairs. You have like all that kind of stuff. I have some like quick serve restaurants. All of your like trades kind of stuff, like flooring installation, window installation, landscaping, air conditioning, all that kind of stuff. They all like their reviews and shit. And they're usually family owned. You can get to the owner pretty easily. Gas stations, yeah. I don't have any gas stations, but for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a smart idea. But how do you collect the payment? You know? Like how like when you go in, are you going in straight up as like, you know, you're just kind of doing this on the side, or does it look professional? Okay, cash. So like how would you collect the monthly payment? Right, okay. Yeah, the process you should, I mean, I know you're not old enough right now, but look into it. You closed one position trading, or like you closed okay, 75/16, okay. hmm So like were you in from right over here though? This candle, I think? Or did you close out and get in later? because I'll show you, like, if you were in here, like, I see what you did, like, on the bottom of this one, or this one. This one? Yeah, then never mind. I was gonna say, like, because if you're in right here, maybe a little early of an entry, because you'd want to see us reclaim orb. So, like, how right over here, and it pairs up with NQ reclaiming its trade line, but so we're below it, resisting, trade line, resisting. I was talking, I missed the entry, but that was a good entry. So you got your close above orb high, VWAP, trade lines, boom, you come and back test it right here. And then this right here, I like these kind of wicks, these buying wicks. So see how you flush into it and then boom, you reclaim it. Like, that's a good long right here, around like 15, and then your stop is down here. You took it off at the right time up into here, and then you just gotta wait and see if you get the extension. But obviously if it comes back below this wick, the idea is invalidated. But yeah, that's a good entry. You're in at 16, yeah, that's a solid entry. Yeah, see, like, I almost think when it comes to trading, if you're new, like, see, when I first started, like, I didn't have like a strategy. Like, I was taught, like, I started trading options, but I was taught market structure, which is like what I look at, like higher lows, lower highs, buying wicks, all that kind of stuff, price action, market structure. So I was taught that, but like, I never really had like I didn't know like when to enter, like what am I looking at. And then like when futures came, because I was taught support, resistance, levels, and market structure, but then futures, when I learned the orb, that just like changed the whole way I looked at things, because it gave me like an outline to follow each day kind of, and it just helped me a lot. So I feel like if you're newer to trading and you get taught like some kind of strategy like that and it clicks with you, you're almost better off, because you don't have those bad habits and everything. You don't have like the negatives about trading. So it literally is to you like kind of simple, like, okay, you lose the orb, you reclaim the orb, back test, enter long. Like, you don't really think about all the other stuff if you can keep it simple like that and follow it. Obviously you're going to refine it as things go, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would say you're doing a good job. Obviously there's going to be times that you get run over, because there's little intricacies that you'll learn, and little things you'll learn personally that, like, you know, that you don't like some, I'm gonna do stuff that you don't really like, and vice versa, and you're gonna do things that you like that I don't necessarily see. So you will refine it, but like the overall basics of it, I think you're doing a good job. Like orb high, market structure, you know, previous day high, low, close. All it is like, what changed it for me was like someone explained it to, you never know where the market's going or anything like that. All you're trying to do is take an area on the chart where, you know, a lot of people look at. So like that'd be your previous day high, low, close, orb high, orb low, pre-market high, pre-market low, you know, key daily levels, those areas. Find that area on the chart and then stack as many confluences as you can around one area, and then you have yourself a trade. And that area is just a place on the chart that you can clearly manage risk. So how would that work? That would be, okay, what do we track? What do I look at? I look at the orb high, I look at trade lines, I look at VWAP. Okay, well here we reclaimed our orb high. We're resisting orb high, trade lines, and VWAP right here. All these candles, boom, boom, boom. We reclaimed it. We back tested it. Buyers clearly showed up here to show strength at our orb high VWAP trade line. So now I enter it because that's a key area on a chart. I put my stop below where I would be invalidated, and then after that you can't control anything. The market's going to do what it's going to do, but that's an area that we clearly look at a lot. We know that price can react to it. We're seeing a reaction to it. Now you enter the trade, and then what the market gives you, and if you're wrong, you got to stop out, because more times than not, this scenario works in our favor. Yep. Yep. Bounces. Yeah, exactly. So like I say buying and selling wicks, there's your buying wicks. Look at buying wick, boom, buying wick, boom, buying wick. Let's trade. I was looking at daily highs and lows. Yeah. Yep. And it's all like everyone's ultimately looking at the same thing. It's just like how you frame it, kind of. Like I know a lot of ICT people like liquidity sweeps and that kind of stuff. Well, all the liquidity sweep is really a buying or a selling wick. Look at like this would be the liquidity sweep. This wick right here swept all this liquidity up here. Well, it's just a selling wick to me. That's why I like truly think like every strategy can win if you're framing it the right way. Like even trend lines and shit, they're like if you manage your risk and you can use your strategy to target key areas on the chart, then that's really what it is. If you can use your strategy to target the key areas on the chart and see those key areas on the chart and read them correctly, then any strategy can win if you can manage risk. Yeah, no, liquidity sweep is definitely something to keep in mind. And don't get me wrong, like there's things in ICT that are like really good, really good. It's just all rebranded, repackaged stuff. It's good concepts for sure. Yeah, this is just a slow grind. I'd like to see a push to go try and test the previous day low, but liking it more now though. If we can't get a push to go test highs, maybe. ES is definitely lagging right now. Definitely lagging. Do you pay attention to golf at all? Not really, no. I was just wondering because the British Open is on right now. It's a major tournament. Like, there's 4 major tournaments throughout the year, and this one's over in England. Crazy ass sand traps there too. They're like literally like freaking holes in the ground. They're so deep. Like the course is trippy as fuck to look at too. Completely different course than what we have here. Like the landscape and everything. Holy ES lag, dude. What is it doing? SMH is off to the races. Forget what kind of course they are over there. What are they called? Links. Yeah, it's links. Duh. Link style. England. I'm not a sports person, although golf's more interesting than football. For real, yeah. Yeah, it's in England. Royal Birkdale, to be specific. I couldn't tell you exactly where, but that's all I know. Alright, maybe here we get that little push. Hopefully, like, ES can catch up a little bit. Maybe it comes in back test straight line one more time and then off to the races. Off to the races. Push, push. Are you still in one? Oh, when did I enter? I entered at 18 on this pullback right here. I got in right here. Bang. Now I want to see us breaking base above IB high on NQ. Hold trade lines, maybe this pullback to like right here. Look for a push up into previous day low. And that could bring us maybe up into IB high-ish. Nice bounce right off orb high on NQ. So that's why I use these charts. I trade one with the other because like even though we were below our orb high here, you know, you can just jump over and trade NQ because it's holding orb high and the setup is a little better, or you can trade this, and you know, so I used both of them together that way. I like to lean more on ES as the primary, but like what I'm watching here is I want to see NQ breaking base above our IB high, which would line up to holding about 75.26-ish. Maybe we can just get even a nicer catch-up push here on ES and breaking base above our orb high there. Yeah, this is a big watch here too. Is the semis. Isn't ES way above orb high? Yeah, did I say orb high? I meant IB high. For it held orb highs pushing to IB high. I'd want to see a break and base above IB high on NQ. I will take one off up here though for sure. Holy shit, that's a trade line buy though. Stop. I had my stop hella close right there. I was trailing it, so I barely got stopped. Like I got stopped out up here, but this is what you want to see though. You want to hold here. That's a pretty nasty rejection though. That's a possible double top, lower high up there type of thing. But this is a key watch, and it's the semiconductor ETF, which is like Nvidia, AMD, all those chips. And why? Because that's Nvidia has a big market cap of NQ, so pretty much like as Nvidia goes, like if you'll look, Nvidia's chart looks very similar to the Nasdaq's chart, so does SMH. Like, don't those charts look very similar? This is Q's, this is NQ right here. This is Nvidia. This is the ETF of the semiconductors, which is like Nvidia, AMD, SanDisk, all those things. Very similar. So that's why you'll see me flip back and forth, because I like just keep like those big style, like the Mag 7, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft. Here's Apple's chart. Here's Microsoft's chart. Google, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Broadcom, Walmart. That's the top 10 or whatever they call it now. It used to be the Mag 7, but so that's why I keep an eye on where these are. Video owns so much they pretty much follow it. Yeah, because each of the like the NASDAQ, QQQ, and the S&P 500, SPY, ES, they all have they're weighted indexes, so it's based on market cap. So because Nvidia has so much market cap, they have the highest weighting in the NASDAQ, so naturally price is gonna, as Nvidia goes, like I think what is Nvidia, maybe like 10%, could be even more, somewhere between like 9 and 15% of the whole NASDAQ. So that's why you get a lot of similarities. There's some other like macro stuff, but it would just go over your head right now, like, so I don't want to like confuse you, but that's like the gist of it. Is semiconductors are important right now. That's kind of all you need to know. So watching how these trade can help influence the market like that we trade right now. BlackRock or something was the big shareholder. BlackRock was a big shareholder of Nvidia. Yeah, they are. If that's what you mean, but market cap is like how big the company is, not like how many shareholders. Like, I guess that's, yeah, the big indexes, that's how they're weighted. Yeah, just the big ETFs, big indexes. So like this semiconductor ETF, I don't know exactly what the weightings are in it, but if you were to go in and look, it's going to be weighted. Can you, I don't think on TradingView, like other things, you can just go in and look right at what the ticker's all about. But I don't know if you can do that. Yeah, I don't think I can look up the weightings on this. But yeah, like this ETF is going to have weightings too of just the semiconductors. So Nvidia is going to be the heaviest weighted stock in that ETF also, but there's going to be others too. Yeah, there's so much to learn about the market. It's crazy, and I don't even know a lot. Like, I don't even know how it works that well compared to what there is out there. Big sell-off though. Not big, but pretty big volume. Sellers definitely said we in here. We in here still. Don't forget about us. Yeah, this is a big level on QQQ, which is the ETF of NASDAQ. This level is 699 to 702. Big level up in here, even up into 705. One second, I'm doing something for my other job or as we speak right now. I just gotta get this set up. Yeah. Let's see, what is this? I said interested. Said there's support if you have questions. I'm like, what do you think done? I guess go use that. We put his email in, or in, and create a password, and then he would have to go into his email. Just better. Yeah, it's I think that's it. Like there's and then they have support staff. There's literally nothing. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. And I said this is the first, like, I don't have experience. Like, this is the first time I dealt with this, so here's their support number. They're going to be the ones that are going to help that part. I can't get back and nothing that I can do. Like, they're going to be the ones releasing the funds. They're open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time, which is good. Yeah, I just texted. I said, let me know if you need any help, and I can do what I can.
talk in on the phone.
Well, I think it'd be better if he just called them, because I don't even know.
No, I need to set it up, cause you said he's not on computer savvy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the dash, like, all I see is the link, they just click going, and it's
I
hard.
mean, he hasn't watched and stuff. Click the link and say, okay, then
Yeah. But, yeah. But that's, and then something separate, kind of. So like all of those, all funding questions now on the weekend are just gonna go to them. They're like,
they were here.
I don't know. But at least he can get it. I know today. And now once this, he should.
You don't think it must have had some of the holiday.
Well, yeah, he had help. The new Saturday funding. Oh, but then the months.
You see, she's been the same.